It's quick and easy to prepare your CIRAS-4 for a full day of successful field measurements. First, let's run through your CIRAS-4's initial system checklist. Make sure all battery packs are fully charged. You can do this by viewing battery status from the exterior of the console or from the status bar on the screen. Next, make sure all desiccants are fresh. Soda lime and dry rite are both self-indicating, which makes it easy. Fresh soda lime is white and turns violet when exhausted. Fresh dry rite is blue and turns pink when exhausted. Molecular sieve does not change color. For best results, change desiccants when an absorber column is 2/3 exhausted and always change out molecular sieve every couple of days. Whether you change desiccants or not, make sure absorber columns are firmly secured to the console. Next, make sure the PLC4 connector is properly connected to the console and in the closed position. Make sure you're working with a fresh CO2 cartridge. If you're not sure, perform a Max-C calibration prior to starting your measurements to ensure it has enough charge. See your manual for those instructions. Also, be sure that the link pipe is in place between ref in and air out. Allow your system at least 30 minutes to achieve warm-up temperature and complete all initial system zeros and diff bell functions. Now you're ready for the quick start and leak test. Navigate to Control and select CO2 and H2O. Set CO2 to 400 and exact reference air. Set H2O to 80% and fixed percent of ambient. Next, navigate to Control and Temp. In this instant, we're using the PLC4 Universal Leaf Cuvette, so we'll set the temperature sensor measurement to the recommended IR sensor. If using our PLC4 Broad Narrow Conifer Leaf Cuvette, we recommend selecting Energy Balance. Next, set Temperature Control Mode to track leaf to ambient. If you're using a PLC4 light unit or the CFM4 chlorophyll fluorescence module, which we are, navigate to Control and Light. Set RGBW to 34, 33, 33, and 0 respectively, PAR intensity to 1000, and far red intensity to 0. Navigate to Control, Flow, and set cuvette flow to 300 and analyzer flow to 100. Let's see how things are looking. Navigate to Measurement, Photosynthesis to view the main photosynthesis screen. Close the leaf cuvette head with no leaf, and after 30 to 45 seconds, your readings should look something like this. CO2R should be within plus or minus 1 micromole per mole. CO2D should be within plus or minus 0.5 micromoles per mole. H2OR should be reading 80% of local ambient. H2OD should be within plus or minus 0.1 millimoles per mole. T ambient should be the local ambient temperature, and T leaf should be within plus or minus 0.2 degrees Celsius of ambient. PAR I should be within plus or minus 2 micromoles per meter squared per second. Note that if you're not using a light unit, the PAR E reading should be based on your ambient light intensity, and PAR I will be approximately 7% lower than PAR E. And flow should be within plus or minus 2 cc's per minute. If all readings are stable and within the specified ranges, you can be confident that you're ready to start taking measurements. At this stage, don't worry about any of the calculated values like assimilation, CI, stomatal conductance, transpiration, and water use efficiency. These readings will change during this test, sometimes quite dramatically, due to small changes in CO2 and H2O differentials. You're now ready for a full day of successful field measurements.